Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today, we're doing a new thing here on the channel. It's something that I've always wanted to do. It's one of the things that I wished I will, when one day when I had a channel, it's something I would implement. I just never knew how to because it's things that I actually like doing, and trying to incorporate it to the channel, I just never knew how to do it. So I was just thinking, like, you know what? That's why now I've got a table. Like, I'm just trying, just seeing things. But I just felt like I wanted a setting almost like this. So that's why we have it like this right now. There's no really a specific reason why, because usually like with iBlab, I'll just sit there and do my thing. So, but with this one, I just felt like, I just want something a bit more than just sitting and talking like I always do. But yeah, welcome to the first episode of the top 5. So basically what I'll be doing here is talking about the things that I usually see, because I'm into psychology stuff, like facts and what that you'd find on the internet, short passages about how to make yourself better, what to do to make things, or to get yourself motivated, stuff like that. So I've always been into that, and I just figured, let me put it in the channel, and well, this is the way we're gonna put it to the channel right now, and then see how it goes. I do like what I do with the things that I always read on the internet, so just sharing it with you guys. So it's not to say that even though where I get it, they might say it's fact, but when I put it out to you guys, it's not necessarily telling you about this is a fact or it's all my opinion. It's something that I like on the internet, and I just come and talk about it here. That's basically what this is. So whether you take it or not, it's up to you. Whether you believe it or not, it's really up to you. So let's just get on with it. So today, the one that I have chose is the top 5 things your mom never told you. And not in any particular order, but the first one, you made her cry a lot. And this is something that I would really believe, because as you get older and looking back at what you used to be and the person that you were, and you put it against a parent, so you look back at who you were at those early ages, and then as an older person, you put yourself in your parents' shoes, and then you look at the situation, that how would you have dealt with it. So the back there of who you were versus you dealing with that. Luckily I was not really a stout kid, if I can put it like that, but I wasn't really that naughty as a kid. I was doing kid naughty stuff here and there, but the bulk of it is I was a good boy. But and as I grew up and I saw this, and I actually thought, what, this is true. As kids and growing, we most probably made our mother cry a lot because of either things that you might have said, things that you might have done, or you having been in an altercation or something happening to you. Your mom wouldn't smile to something like that, because I don't have kids, but I look at with my nieces, something that might happen to them that, like, outside of me being with them, it doesn't sit well with me, and just think to their parents, how does it sit, So for me, to my mother, something that maybe might have happened, I was in an altercation, or I was in a fight or something like that, and I was beaten bad, or maybe I was a naughty kid, and stuff like that, I think that will make your mom cry a lot. And number 2, it hurt. And again, putting myself in my mother's shoes and going back to when I was a kid. You might have said things, even growing, not necessarily even kids, because luckily my mother is still alive and I appreciate that. And we don't even have to go back there as kids, but even as we're growing, how you are treating your mother, the things that you might be saying to your mother. Sometimes we don't necessarily see our words or feel the impact of our words, and the person receiving them, it might be a different feeling to what you were saying it from. And chances are it hurt. You might have said a lot of things that hurt your mother. Yes, you didn't know. For you, you are a kid, or you think you know it all at that period of time. But her receiving it as your mother, as a person that loves you and wants the best for you, it will hurt. It will hurt. Number 3, she carried you for more than 9 months. Yeah, I agree with this as well, because like I mentioned, my mother's still alive and she's still carrying us, but carrying us in a sense of she still cares a lot about us, and she wants to see us doing well out there, even though we are adults and making our own money and families and making our own lives, should still be there. Like, hey, you need help with this, you need help with this, hey, you guys must bring the kids over here. And she's still carrying you. So, and she's been carrying you since she gave birth to you, and yeah, man, it's really awesome to when I saw that, because I was like, actually, this is true. Actually, I believe in it, because she's still there. My mother is still there for all of us in my family. She's still there, she's still keeping us together. She's still trying to make sure that we are all good and we are fine, and she calls, and that's stuff we need to appreciate. Number 4, she was always afraid. Now, this is another one where I had to put myself in let's say my parents' shoes or my mother's shoes in this case, and the things that you used to do, because I know, like, I started driving from a very, very early age, and obviously you don't have a license, and for you it's like, yeah, I'm cool, like, yeah, I'm the man right now, like, and your mother is at home, she knows, even though you didn't steal the car. I think she's more afraid if you stole the car. But even if you didn't steal the car, you're like, Mom, can I please just go to a friend, I need to drop this, or can I just go quickly to a friend if you're not going anywhere, and then she lets you go. But the thought that you don't have a license, you're not really experienced with driving, she can't be like, when I put myself in her shoes, I don't think it can be something that's simple, that you're gonna be afraid, because accidents can happen. You can be hijacked, like anything can literally happen. So for a mother to not be afraid, I think I think it might not be a correct thing, if your mother is not afraid. And I get that, yes, I am giving you freedom and go learn, but it doesn't mean she might not be afraid, going out to parties, staying out late at night, your mother's at home, 12 o'clock a.m., you're not home. How do you think she's feeling? She's most probably afraid. She's trying. You are there, you switch off your phone because you don't want any disturbances. You just wanna, you wanna groove, you wanna enjoy yourself. She's trying to call you. Your phone is off. Yes, see, I think that's a recipe for being very afraid, being very afraid. And then when you get home, you are mad because you don't understand why she's mad at you right now and all of that. So yeah, man, growing up and looking back and seeing stuff like this, it makes you think a bit, like, shit, man, this it's hectic. It's hectic to think about what our parents really actually deal with. And last but not least, the fifth point that I have, she would do it all over again. And this one I do believe, simply because of how my mother is. She's still trying to take care of us even though we are adults. She's still looking out for us while she taught us well to be able to do that by ourselves, but she's still trying to make sure that you are okay. Already that tells me that she would do it all over again, simply because she is doing it. And those are things that I really feel you should appreciate. I think a lot of things get taken out of context. Some things we don't put ourselves in shoes of, but if you have and had a loving mother who's always been there for you, who is there for you, trying to make sure you're good, we really need to appreciate it now while they are here, if they are here. Appreciate that, take her out when you can. It does not need to be expensive things, buy her flowers. If you can afford flowers, go pick flowers. It's going to still mean a lot to her, that you appreciate her. Show her that you appreciate her, because I bet you, if your mom took good care of you, guided you, gave you the freedom to learn and be the best person you can, I feel like you should understand from her side what she was giving you. It's like she has given you a lot. She has given you all that she could, and I feel it's only right to appreciate those actions that she has been doing from when you were birthed until where you are now, and most probably going far again. Appreciate your mom. So that's a top 5 that I have for this episode. Until the next one, guys, see you then.